Welcome, welcome. This is Dee with the Single Mom Unguided Life here with another video. This is our paycheck breakdown. This is our paycheck breakdown. It is the one day we're happy because we get more money. Yes, it is early in the morning and I'm still tired from yesterday, and I do have a long day ahead of me. So I just want to go ahead and get this out of the way. So let's jump right into it. So this is the second paycheck of August. This is the last paycheck that actually would be dedicated to my August budget. So this is paycheck number 2. And I received that on August 14th. There we go. So we good to go there. I pulled out my monthly budget overview sheet because this is going to help me determine what expenses need to be paid out of this particular paycheck. So yes, so here we go. So the amount that was my net income deposited was $1,661.95. Now I do have to transfer money from a sinking fund to my spending account in order to pay a particular bill. So I'm going to take that out. The current rollover I have from the previous weeks is the $54.42. So that leaves me a total of $1,871.37 that I have to allocate to my bills. And my envelope system, sinking funds, debt, and savings. So let's just go ahead and let's draw our lines as straight as we can. Let's see if that works out. And let's just do them all to get the ruler out the way. And as straight as they're gonna be, y'all. So let's see what we got going on. So because this is the second paycheck, I know that all the expenses that's highlighted in pink need to be covered this paycheck. So we're going to start with the water bill, which is due on the 14th. And that is $63. Then we have the cable bill, which is due on the 14th as well, and it's $10.71. And there will be a increase to that because I will be adding a package because one of my shows is coming back. So I need to go ahead and put that little bug into my budget, into my reminders, so I know exactly when I need to add that. The phone bill is due on the 15th, and it is $142.94. I have the medical consolidation loan that is due. So I call that medical debt. And that is $60.58. Then on the 20th, I have my insurance. And that's the insurance that covers my auto, my value personal property, and my renter's insurance. So that's $132.70. Now the car note is due on the 22nd. This car note is actually September's car note because I am a month ahead, and that is $280.14. Then we have the credit card number 2, and that is $155. Now you see the correlation and what that savings or sinking fund money is going to be allocated to. And then I do have down here medicine, but I discovered that I didn't need any additional medicine this month, so that will not be funded. But last but not least is my tithes and offering, and that will be set at $160. So let's see exactly how much of my expenses will need to be covered this paycheck. So $63, $10.71, $142.94, $60.58, $132.70, $280.14, $155, and $160. So that gives me $1,005.07. Let's go to the envelope system, and we have, of course, fun money, we have gifts, we have groceries, we have household, we have personal, and we have restaurants. Now here I indicated that I was going to send $25 to fund money, but I decided because my fund money does have a balance and I'm not going to place that amount in that category. Then for gifts, it was $0. For groceries, we're going to do $160. For a household, we're going to do $60. Now the $25 that we were allocating to fund money, we're not going to allocate that actually to personal, and so that's going to give us $105. And then for restaurants, we're just going to put $20. So that's $160 plus $60 plus $105 plus $20. So that's $345. The two sinking funds that I fund is gas, and we're going to put $30. And then we have our car maintenance because we need to keep up on that, and that is $25. So that's $55 that will be sent to the sinking funds. So now we're going to see exactly, based on the expenses that I have in each category, what do I have remaining to allocate to the next category. So for my bills, and let's start with the income. So $1,871.37. So for my bills, I need $1,005.07. So that leaves me with $866.30 that needs to be allocated. So we'll go to our envelope system, and that totals $345. And that leaves us a total of $521.30 remaining that needs to be allocated. We have our sinking funds, and that's $55. So that leaves us with $466.30 that don't know what to do. Well, we're going to tell us what to do. First of all, we already know that we have $54.42 rollover. So that will go in the unbudgeted category. Additionally, we would add our normal $100. So $154.42 will go towards unbudgeted. So let's go ahead and minus that to see what we have left. That's $311.18. Now also, we know that we are working on our debt goal. Excuse me, our debt payoff goal. And we're trying to pay off our personal loan. Based on my little cheat sheet here, I know that for August, I need to send at least $215.18 to my debt snowball savings account in order to cover what it would be to pay off this debt by the end of September's budget. So I'm going to put $215.18 here. Let's go ahead and minus that to see what we have left. We have $96.70. So we are going to go ahead and place that $96.70 in savings. Why not? To ensure not only are we paying someone else, we're paying ourselves. A little goes a long way. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill out the transaction log and the spending tracker, as well as my weekly check-ins with the added amount. So for Today, we're going to be adding $100. So this is a deposit. And that's going to leave a balance of $154.42. Now for the spending tracker, we won't be funding the fund money. We won't be funding gifts, but we will be putting $160 in groceries. Then in household, we will be putting, I want to get myself $60. So that will be another deposit. I don't know why that's so close, but. And this will be for household. And then we will be depositing $105 in personal. And then lastly, we will be depositing $20 in restaurants. Oh, let's put that in the right spot. Okay, so we're just gonna slide this out for a second. And we know that fund money was $50. We didn't add anything to fund money, so we're gonna start off the third week with the $50. For gifts, we didn't add anything, so we know we're not going to be having anything to spend from in the third week. Now for groceries, we were left with $4.95 balance remaining, and we deposit $160. So that leaves us with $164.95. We'll just transfer it to both. Then for households, we didn't have anything remaining, but we did make a deposit of $60. So that leaves us with $60 balance. For personal, we were left with $16.37, and we deposit $105. So it leaves us with $121.37 that's left to spend, or allocated for the personal category. We don't have to spend it just because we have it. And then for restaurants, we ended with $3.85, and we're adding $20. So $23.85 is allocated for restaurants. All right, so we have that all situated and caught up, so we know what it looks like going forward. And then we go to our weekly check-in, and I usually just, like I said, that write all of the information in the bottom, and then going for the next week, we just determine what we deposited or what we spent. So for gas, we actually deposited $30. For maintenance, it was $25. We didn't add to Papa's Fund, nor vacation, and nor medical. So this is how our paycheck breakdown is. Like as stated before, August is shaping up to be well. I'm not looking to see any hiccups thus far, but there's always plans, and I have plans in place just in case. So I thank you for joining me while I tell my money what to do, when to do it. And thank you again for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and peace out.